In tonight's Fact or Fiction, we're looking into a picture going around online this month. It claims to show a screenshot of a 2002 episode of The Simpsons that eerily mirrors real-life events. It shows Donald Trump touching a glowing orb with two Middle Eastern-looking men. Well, last month, President Trump did just that with the King of Saudi Arabia and the President of Egypt. So, did The Simpsons really predict the future?
Welcome back. Since its debut in 1989, The Simpsons has become far more than just an animated sitcom. It has transformed into a cultural icon. For decades, this beloved series has entertained audiences worldwide with its sharp humor and witty social commentary. However, what truly sets it apart is its uncanny ability to anticipate real-world events with astonishing precision. Time and again, The Simpsons has depicted scenarios that would later unfold in reality, sometimes years, even decades, before they actually happened. From politics to technology, its predictions have been so accurate that many wonder if it's all just a remarkable coincidence or something more. One of the most famous predictions occurred in a 2002 episode featuring a peculiar scene: Donald Trump standing beside two Middle Eastern-looking men holding a glowing orb. At the time, it was simply a humorous and surreal visual gag. However, in 2017, an eerily similar moment took place in real life when Trump, alongside Saudi King Salman and Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, placed their hands on an illuminated sphere during the opening of a global security center. The resemblance between the fictional moment and the real-world event was so striking that many found it hard to dismiss as mere chance. Was it a fluke? Or did The Simpsons somehow anticipate this odd historical event? Trump-related predictions don't stop there. In a 2000 episode titled Bart to the Future, the show made a seemingly outlandish joke about Donald Trump becoming president of the United States. At the time, it was viewed as absurd satire. Yet, in 2016, Trump shocked the world by winning the presidency, making the prediction seem almost prophetic. The show even hinted at his potential return to politics in 2024, adding another layer of intrigue. To make things even stranger, another episode later depicted Ivanka Trump running for president in 2028. Could it be that a satirical cartoon is eerily foreshadowing the trajectory of American politics? Beyond politics, The Simpsons has also made startlingly accurate predictions about technological advancements. In a 2016 episode, the show imagined an amusement park run entirely by artificial intelligence. Initially, the advanced AI seemed beneficial, but it soon spiraled out of control, rebelling against its human creators. At the time, this storyline felt like pure science fiction. Yet, in the present day, AI-driven technology is rapidly advancing, with self-driving cars, robotic assistants, and AI-powered automation becoming part of daily life. Experts such as Jürgen Schmidhuber have even warned about the risks of unchecked AI development. Could The Simpsons have been issuing an unintentional warning about the potential dangers of artificial intelligence? Another surprising technological prediction involved a device that could translate a baby's cries into understandable speech. In one episode, Homer and Marge used a gadget that interpreted what their baby was trying to communicate. This concept seemed ridiculous and futuristic at the time, yet researchers are now developing sound analysis technology aimed at decoding infant vocalizations. If this innovation succeeds, it could revolutionize parenting, helping caregivers understand their baby's needs more accurately. Once again, what started as a humorous idea on The Simpsons is edging closer to reality. It's remarkable how frequently the show's predictions seem to materialize. Are the writers simply making insightful guesses, or is there something truly mysterious at play? With 2025 on the horizon, many wonder what other uncanny forecasts might come true. Whatever the case, one thing is clear. The Simpsons has an unparalleled ability to blur the line between fiction and reality, leaving us questioning whether life imitates art or vice versa. Imagine sitting at home, indulging in a fine dining experience, that rivals that of an upscale restaurant. While this may seem futuristic, The Simpsons portrayed a similar concept in its Treehouse of Horror special, where Marge and Homer enjoyed a virtual reality feast while wearing headsets. At the time, it was a playful exaggeration of technology. Yet today, VR dining experiences are becoming a reality, with luxury restaurants and cruise ships experimenting with immersive digital environments. This is just another instance where the show seemingly predicted the trajectory of modern advancements long before they reached the mainstream. Another example involves the use of holograms for communication. In one episode, The Simpsons depicted a futuristic world where invitations were sent as 3D holographic projections. While this seemed like a far-off possibility when the episode aired, we now have devices capable of generating high-definition holograms, such as Drock's 3D projection systems. The concept of holographic communication is no longer confined to science fiction. It is becoming an increasingly viable technological innovation. Imagine a world where traditional video calls are replaced by lifelike, three-dimensional holograms. It's both an exciting and slightly unnerving glimpse into the future of digital interaction. One of the show's more thought-provoking predictions involved a hit song secretly containing subliminal messages, encouraging listeners to join the Navy. While this was intended as a comedic exaggeration, it highlighted a real-world phenomenon. Music and media have long been used as tools for persuasion, whether through social movements, political campaigns, or advertising. The episode served as a subtle reminder of how easily public perception can be influenced, often without people even realizing it. Even global health crises have been eerily foreshadowed by The Simpsons. In a 1993 episode titled Marge in Chains, a mysterious virus originating from overseas spread rapidly through Springfield, causing widespread panic. Decades later, the COVID-19 pandemic unfolded in a disturbingly similar manner, with the virus spreading globally through international trade. One of the episode's lines, where a character warns about flu germs invading the body, took on an unsettling new relevance during the pandemic. At the time of its original airing, such a scenario seemed exaggerated, yet reality proved otherwise. Perhaps one of the most futuristic predictions involved flying cars. In a 2005 episode, Bart and Lisa witnessed a world where airborne vehicles were as common as bicycles. While flying cars once seemed like a fantasy, companies like Samsung Sky are actively developing them. Their Switchblade model has already completed test flights, demonstrating that personal air travel could become a reality in the not-so-distant future. Although the technology is still in its early stages and remains a luxury for the wealthy, it's no longer as far-fetched as it once seemed. While The Simpsons is known for its humor, it has also depicted darker visions of the future. Some episodes have explored themes of global crises, technological dystopias, and environmental disasters with an unsettling sense of realism. As Springfield descended into chaos, the storyline served as a humorous yet thought-provoking commentary on how society reacts to existential threats. Even though these episodes are meant to entertain, they often carry an underlying message about the fragility of civilization in the face of unforeseen disasters. One of the show's more chilling moments came in an older episode where Homer casually joked about the possibility of World War III. At the time, it was meant to be a throwaway gag, but given today's rising geopolitical tensions, the idea no longer seems so far-fetched. With conflicts escalating across the globe, some viewers have revisited that scene with a newfound sense of unease. Could it be another example of The Simpsons tapping into something deeper than mere satire? Despite often depicting grim scenarios, The Simpsons ultimately retains a sense of optimism. Even in its darkest storylines, the show highlights human resilience. Whether it's Lisa's brilliance, Marge's unwavering hope, or the character's ability to adapt, there's always a reminder that even in turbulent times, people find ways to move forward. Perhaps the true purpose of these predictions isn't to frighten us, but to inspire us, to prepare, to innovate, and to shape a better future. So, what should we make of all this? Are the writers of The Simpsons simply ahead of their time? Or is there something more mysterious at play? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain. As long as the show continues blending fiction with reality, we'll keep watching, wondering, and waiting to see which of its eerie predictions comes true next.